Hello, this is Jason Ballbeck at Town Animal Clinic. I'm talking to you today about flea and tick control. Really, this time of year, coming into spring, it's really important to be on flea and tick control for multiple reasons. Fleas are a nuisance for dogs and a nuisance to ourselves, but a lot of dogs that have allergies already, or the majority of them have flea allergies. So even a few fleas will really set them off and make them incredibly itchy. Now for cats, flea control is even more important because cats get a lot of nasty diseases from fleas. They get all these rickettsial and mycoplasma infections as well as Hemobardella infections. Those infections are real. Cat scratch fever is a real disease spread by flea feces through cat nails and scratches. So it's really important in cats to control fleas. Now ticks, cats, it's not as much of an importance other than bringing ticks to ourselves. They typically don't get all the tick-borne diseases that dogs and us get. Now, as far as dealing with dogs, though, they get Lyme disease, Ehrlichia, Anaplasma, rickettsial and mycoplasma infections spread by ticks. And we deal with Rocky Mountain spotted fever, babesiosis. So even if a dog is getting a Lyme vaccine, it is really important to go ahead and keep up with great control because of the risk of getting those diseases from ticks. And really Loudoun County and Northern Virginia in general is a hotbed for tick-borne diseases, especially Lyme disease. We have 20 times the Virginia average. And there are a lot of great products on the market to control all these things. My background is that I did a lot of parasitology research back in the mid-90s, and a lot of the products that we helped were things like Frontline as far as doing clinical trials. And those products are great. Frontline is still a good product, though we do see a lot more resistance with it. I personally recommend Vectra for my dogs because that's what I've been using for the last 5 years. Happiest. Nothing's 100%, and sometimes even with my own dogs I'll find a tick here and there, and I'll use what's called a prevented collar with the Vectra. But I'm not encouraging people to switch what they're doing. If you're using Frontline or you're using another product and it's working for you, that's great. But if you start having problems, I would recommend looking at Vectra really strongly. As far as is with cats, Frontline still tends to be one of the best, but Revolution's also a very good choice because it also protects against heartworm disease in those cats, not just with the fleas and the ticks. Okay, and then with dogs and cats, there is a product called Confortis out there, which is really great for fleas. It doesn't do anything for ticks, but it's a once-a-month oral product, and it really does work well. And for people that have cats and they're only worried about fleas and don't want to use a topical product, that's really a great option for them to look at. But this is the time of year to really evaluate what you're doing. It's going to be a bad year because we've had a couple back-to-back winters that haven't been horrible, and we've had a slow spring, and now things are kind of taking off, and really get on top of that flea and tick control is absolutely important. Take care and have a good day.